Hey there, you two. What's going on? I had to wear a mask for court. In that situation, I'm not trying to go to jail right now. I want to fight the long fight, not the short fight. I wore a mask. Anyway, it actually wasn't court, it was a drug test that I had to do before court. And that's totalitarian too. These are the things we're fighting against. Anyway, just so everybody knows, they are going to force inoculate your children. Okay? They are going to steal your children. They, I mean the technocratic socialist elite. That's who I mean by they. How are they going to do this, you ask? It's very simple. Because of COVID-19, schools, my friends, schools. Because of COVID-19, the elite, the ones in power, the people who are pushing the fake narrative of a pandemic, when they open the schools up and your kids go there, one of those kids is going to get COVID. And when one of those kids gets COVID, they're going to lock the school down. I look tired today. They're going to lock the school down. Oh, my back is killing me, bro. I can't do this anymore. They're going to lock the school down and you're not going to be able to get your kids until they've been vaccinated. And I bet if we were farther gone to the left, they would just take your kids and stick them in some foster care somewhere. And the parents that fight back, they may just do that. They may have CPS come in and take your kids because you will not inoculate your children with this poison vaccine that's coming up. This vaccine is, one, not going to work. Two, going to carry in it a latent virus or a cancer virus or a virus that will react with 5G. Something along those lines. This vaccine is going to kill millions, if not billions, of people. This is the calm before the storm. This vaccine is a weapon. It is a bioterror weapon. Bill Gates said it just the other day in an interview on MSNBC, I believe it was. The interview lady asked him, or said to him, "We didn't listen to you about this pandemic. You knew it was going to come. What's going to come next?" And he said it's going to be a bioterror attack. This is what's happening next, people. This is actually what's going to happen next. And I am not prepared for this. I mean, I am half-assed prepared for it, but not fully prepared for it. Now, there's going to be a bioterror attack. And Bill Gates is going to be the terrorist. Do you guys not see this? This video is supposed to be about them taking your children. But I can't not do the video and digress off into this subject about how bad the vaccine's going to be. Anyway, now that we've established this, Bill Gates is going to be a terrorist. I mean, he already is a terrorist, but he's being propagated by the government. and coddled and surrounded and secured and guaranteed his safety by the government. So, the kids thing again, okay? They're gonna take your kids when one of the kids in the school gets COVID. They're gonna lock the entire school down. The parents are not gonna be able to get their kids. This is gonna cause war. 1, 2, the kids are gonna get vaccinated without our consent, and then they'll give them back to you. And maybe, just maybe, the vaccine they give them has a disease in it that can be contracted from person to person. Maybe that's their plan. You know, and I'm not sure. There are many avenues these people can go down. But the one for sure thing that's going to happen is that they're going to lock these schools down when one of these kids gets the disease. Now, one of my wife's co-workers, she's a nurse. He used to be a principal, okay? He quit being a principal and became a nurse because there are many things that the school, the government education system required him to do that went against his moral and ethical beliefs. They went against his core values. And one of them was locking the school down and not letting the parents get their children. That was the main one. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. That was the thing that he said, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not going to be a government pawn. I'm not going to carry out the totalitarian actions of a government, of a tyrannical government. More people need to be like him. When they see something that goes against their core values, their core beliefs, their human ethical standards, they need to not work that position. Let that position be filled by some other useful idiot. If we continue to do this, the lines will be more concrete. The lines will be more clear. We will actually see who the good and the bad people are. My kid is not going to public school next year. I refuse and put my foot down. It's not happening. If you people don't start pushing back against this totalitarian nonsense, this Hitlerian agenda that's taken over our country, that has been in the process of doing so for the past 50 years, there's going to be a war. And they're going to take your children. You might get them back. But you're not going to get them back for a couple weeks. Oh no. CPS is going to come and the foster parents are going to come and they are going to poison your children. They're going to ultimately kill your children. That's what they're going to do. Are you going to stand up for that? Are you going to just sit back and let them force inoculate your children? And there's going to be a whole slew of people that are going to go out voluntarily and stick their arm out and say, go ahead and put this poison in my body. And I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I'm an anti-poisoner. The vaccine science is true. It works. You will build immunity to certain things. But, the vaccines they have right now that have come out of Moderna, Merck, and these big pharmaceutical companies, these vaccines are meant to hurt you. I just heard that there are doctors in Italy, not Italy, Spain, I believe it is, that did a social study, a medical social study. Everybody that contracted the disease and died had last year's flu vaccine. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Anyway, you guys, vaccine's gonna hurt us and they're gonna take your kids. God bless you and God bless America. Stand up against this shit.